Hello school leaders. NEP gives a lot of importance to AI and the internet in 21st century education. But we at iMature believe that AI and internet are not just important, they are God-level forces which will dictate the very survival of your school. You cannot lead a school successfully without thoroughly understanding the combined effect of NEP plus AI plus internet. The 20 questions of this toughest exam for Indian schools will test your clarity and prepare you to lead the inevitable transformation of your school. Let's try to answer question number 16. NEP wants students to learn to make ethical decisions and doing what's right. While subjects like moral science can teach ethics of the real world, how do you think students can learn about ethics of the digital world, the place where majority of their social interactions and transactions will happen? Many best practices exist in the education system to teach ethics to children. I am not going to discuss whether those best practices are being utilized well in schools or whether value education is even a priority for schools. I wish to highlight a different problem, a huge unaddressed problem. The children of today are going to do the majority of their social interactions and transactions on the internet. If they do not understand and practice digital ethics, they can get into a lot of trouble or create a lot of trouble for others. The real challenge is that digital ethics are not obvious and the existing value education system in schools does not address it. If you are thinking, why is this such a big issue? Then probably you are not aware about the digital fire which is raging in almost all schools today. Schools across the world are facing a severe digital discipline problem. Your students are already indulging in overuse, misuse and risky use of the internet every day. Schools are already dealing with police and courts in cyber legal cases. Among a big variety of digital issues, these 6 are especially a big headache for school principals today. Cyberbullying among students, confession pages created by students, gaming and other digital addictions among students, hacking and other cyber crimes such as creating fake profiles of teachers or other students, sharing of pornographic, violent and other age-inappropriate material among students, plagiarism by students for their assignments and project work. Now, generative AI tools have further complicated the problem of plagiarism. These tools have made it a child's play to create deep fake videos, cloned voices, fake photographs, etc. Children have already started playing with these dangerous toys. In question number 20, we will look into the details of what these issues really are. Right now, let's understand why our students are much more likely to do unethical things online than in the real world. In my opinion, these are the 6 factors. Number 1, ignorance. Students rarely know what are the ethics of the online world. They forward fake news because they are ignorant about fact-checking. They do plagiarism because they are ignorant about intellectual property rights. They spam, they create fake profiles because most of the times they are ignorant. Number 2, anonymity. The internet allows a person to remain anonymous in online activities, which is a strong motivation to behave unethically. Number 3, disinhibition. People feel less restrained in their behavior when communicating through digital mediums. This can result in individuals saying or doing things they would not in face-to-face interactions. Number 4, distance. The physical and emotional distance online makes easier for people to dehumanize others or forget that they are real humans on the other side of the screen. It reduces sensitivity and makes it difficult to gauge the emotional impact of one's words. Number 5, lack of immediate consequences. In the real world, unethical actions can result in immediate consequences. Online, these consequences may not be as readily apparent or severe, leading to a perception that one can act without accountability. Number 6, peer pressure. School friends and online peer groups on social media can exert peer pressure on students to participate in unethical acts, like cyberbullying other student or defame a teacher on confession pages. Although NEP does not highlight digital discipline as a serious roadblock in the path of school transformation, I can guarantee you that without ensuring high levels of digital discipline, no school can take advantage of internet and AI in teaching learning. Good digital discipline is a prerequisite to becoming a 21st century school. To establish high level of digital discipline in your school, you need to do what schools in USA, Canada, Australia and all developed countries are doing. First, implement a comprehensive DCIM program in your school by making DCIM a regular subject for grades 8 onwards and by running a DCIM club in your school actively. And second, implement an AUP, acceptable use policy, in your school. The AUP is a code of digital conduct for your students and teachers and protects the school in cyber legal complications. Your DCIM club will be very helpful in implementing the AUP effectively. imature.in has resources and support available for both these things. Check out the description for links. Don't ignore the fire, dear school leaders.
Dear educators, it is my professional duty, like a doctor, to warn you that if you don't take NEP plus AI plus internet readiness on high priority, your education career or business could possibly end before 2030. You are most welcome to discuss your action plan with me.